This is the Marietta Square in Marietta, Georgia. The square is located in central Cobb, not far from I-75. There's the county courthouse, the government building, the city of Marietta. Here, I'll do a little walking. So many nice restaurants in the Marietta Square. Here's an ice cream shop. This art is from the Oktoberfest. It's held in October, and it's an annual thing put on by the Marietta Museum, Marietta Cobb Museum. And most of the art is on the street. They close off the streets and have a big festival. It's amazing what people can do with chalk. There's a lot of festivals in Marietta Square. Butcher, the baker. It's a wonderful restaurant. Apparently it's Santa's favorite. Max opened this year in the midst of a pandemic, and they are doing well. A lot of businesses gone out of business, but this is one success story that opened and they're surviving. Tycoon is down that street, little side street. And then there's the Georgia Dance Conservatory on the square there. There's a lot of shops along the perimeter of the square. It's December 22nd. The square's decked out for Christmas. As you can see, it's not really too cold out. People are dressed lightly, little jackets. There's a girl in shorts. She must be a Yankee from up north. Yeah, it's really not cold at all. These light balls are really nice. You see these around Marietta. The neighborhoods around the square have these. Here's an iconic fountain. Trains have a special place in Cobb County history and Marietta history. This is where the great locomotive chase began. Yankee spies stole an engine from Marietta and they ran it up through Kennesaw and Ackworth. Interesting story. There's a lot of history in Cobb County. This is a pavilion where they have bands in the summertime, and the city actually puts out tables here. You can rent a table, or you can put your blanket on the grass. This pavilion here has been the site of a lot of weddings. This is a spot where I proposed to my wife, and we had a crowd of people come around and see her ring and congratulate us. It's not unusual to see buskers out here. This is a tribute to the Georgia Teachers of the Year. That's a teacher walk of honor. So near the ballet school off of Mill Street. Just off the square there's Max and the main square here. So just down this street, Mill Street, you've got Tycoon, which is a fantastic Thai restaurant, and Stockyard, which is a really good burger place. So there's Paul's Pot Pies. They have a retail outlet here. Their kitchen is out in Kennesaw. And then there's their Stockyard. And Tycoons on the corner there by the railroad tracks. There's Cool Beans, local coffee shop. Really good coffee and ambiance. So from Tycoons, there's the railroad tracks. This is an active railroad track. They do have trains come through here several times a day. And then there's the food hall, the Marietta Square Market. They have dozens of restaurants in there and some shops. And then there's the famous Marietta mural. Spring Restaurant is a little tucked away chef-driven restaurant in the Marietta Square. It's on the back side of Tycoon, and it's just to the left of the Marietta mural by the railroad tracks. Really good food. I'm on the west side of the square. There's the center there. Here's an exciting development. Hair Brewery is open a brew pub on the square. Red Hair is a local beer brewery, local brewery, and they got a little courtyard with tables. Hey.
Hey, your car's which way?
Yeah, right here. Y'all are open to the public?
We are. We'll be open tomorrow, not today.
Okay.
We've been open for 6 weeks.
7 weeks?
6.
6 weeks. All right. Cool. Cool. So this is the basement of the Red Hair Brewery, Brew Pub, and look at that. They have a nod to Hemingway's
Gotta show some respect.
That's right. That's right. That was a Marietta institution for years and years.
That's what everyone that's from here keeps telling me.
Uh-huh. So this is the bar, and then there's the courtyard dining. So this is their little micro distillery and brewery, and their big facility is, what'd you say, Delk Road over
Delk
by
Industrial?
Delk Industrial, yeah.
Franklin Gateway?
Okay, over there by Dobbins, yeah. So local brew, love it. All right, thanks, y'all. That was nice of the guys to let me in. They're not open, and they have work to do, so I didn't want to stay too long. But they were telling me about a partnership they have with Mojitos. Red Hair distills some rum in addition to the beer and other spirits, and they have a partnership with Mojitos, which is a local Cuban restaurant, and you can get Mojitos food here. They have somebody comes operates out of the kitchen here, and you can get a rum and Cuba Libre or whatever you want, and have some nice Cuban food. And Tiny Bubbles, that's a bubble tea place.
Well, I like the color blue.
No, that's okay.
Local shop here. Doodlebugs. Jewelry store. Our Busker friend is still at it there on the corner. And over on this corner on Tuesdays, they have a jam session, a bluegrass jam session outside Australian Bakery and the tapas place. See a Toro. And then here's the Marietta Pizza Company, really good pizza. And we've got the theater in the square, local theatrical productions. There's a lot of outdoor dining here in the square. These tables are available. It's not a meal time, so they're all empty. But there's a gift store that's niches wine products. They have wine tastings. Nice.
This.
More people in shorts. Must be Yankees. It is comfortable. You know, I'm glad that Atlanta has 4 seasons, but I'm glad the seasons are mild. At least the winter's mild. Summer can be brutally hot, but I don't mind that. I don't like the cold weather, so this is just right. Skewer's Steakhouse. Here's a historic house built in 1860. This is the Murray House. It's a lot of 200-year-old places around here. Some pre-war, some war era, Civil War, or as the locals say, the War of Northern Aggression. This is a really good place. It's two birds. This has more of a grown-up clientele. Grown-ups, I'm saying people over 30 for the most part. AT&T's got a huge data center right here in the square. This building's full of mostly equipment. And the state of Georgia is huge for technological companies like Facebook and Google, and all the internet companies have presence here in Georgia. Antiques and uniques. A lot of antique places, craft stores. Cia del Toro. That's the first place that my wife and I ate after the lockdown in the spring. My wife and I were at a client's, helping them with some staging tips. They were getting ready to put their house on the market. My wife's a fantastic stager, really my secret weapon, but we were at our client's house until about 10, helping them get photograph ready, because I always use professional photography. And anyway, it was about 10 o'clock at night and we hadn't eaten dinner yet, so we ate at Cia del Toro. It's really good, a really good place. Here's Tsunami. Really nice food. It's Asian Mexican food, kind of a interesting blend. Latin Asian kitchen. They got the menu posted. It's really good. Little plates, little bite-sized plates. You can get, instead of one entree, you can get 3 or 4 dishes and sample it. That was my wife and kids' shelter from the storm during the great Snowmageddon. They they had to abandon their car on Roswell Road on the west side of the chicken, this side of the Big Chicken, and they walked here. Rocket Fizz candy store. But anyway, so they walked to the square and got some shelter at the taqueria, the Tsunami. Here's where you can buy local gifts, local crafts, Georgia themed, Marietta themed, Cobb County themed. Another ice cream store. A pet store. I don't think they sell animals. I think it's more for pet food and stuff like that. Let's see. And here's a antique store. The store itself is an antique. This thing's been here forever. You can buy some old books, old vinyl, all kinds of old stuff. There's McCracken's, local public safety pub. You'll see a lot of cops and firefighters there, mostly firefighters. just killing time. You can paint some pottery there, get it fired. It's the Marietta Museum of Art, Marietta Cobb Museum, and they have a permanent collection, and they also have traveling shows. They offer art classes, and these are the nice folks that put Oktoberfest together for us, and everybody loves that. Glad they're here. See what they got going on now.